Ladies and gentlemen, the Chinese Chamber of Commerce is proud to present the 1998 Miss Los Angeles Chinatown Pageant.
Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, your mistress and master of ceremonies this evening are two very familiar faces. They're long-time active members of our community. Please welcome Ms. Florence Kong and Mr. Peter Kwong.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Chinese New Year, Gong Ho San Hei, San Ning Fai Lok. And welcome to the 29th annual Miss Los Angeles Chinatown Pageant, celebrating this year, the Year of the Tiger, 4696.
Hello， 各位來賓，你哋好，歡迎你哋嚟臨到一年一度嘅華人盛事第29屆洛杉磯華埠小姐競選。喺呢一度亦都歡迎電視機旁邊嘅觀眾加入我哋今次嘅盛會㗎。
Florence and I are very excited to be here tonight. This year, this is going to be televised throughout the Chinese community. And if I must say, you look very beautiful this evening. What a lovely dress.
Thank you, Peter. You look nice yourself too.
I just want to ask you something. You know, you're usually on Chinese TV, you know, presenting the news, but tonight you are making news.
Yes, I am. I'm making the news happen tonight. But you know what? You must be used to this because you're a professional actor.
Well, that's just acting. But tonight is very exciting because this is real and it's live. So, let's find out how many people are really excited about this evening tonight. I'm sure that everyone here has either a relative, friend, boyfriend out there. So I want you to all give a shout out. You know, give out a little holler and make a little noise for your favorite person. Give me a number or a name. Come on, a little more encouragement. They're waiting back there. One more time.
Thank you.
All right. Before we get the show on the road, let's go over the ground rules. These are the criteria by which our ladies will be judged tonight. We'll see the ladies in swimsuits, interviewed in cocktail dresses, and the Cheongsam competition. They've already been prejudged in a one-on-one interview process.
冇錯啦，今晚嘅比賽咧，一共分為3個環節嘅喎，分別為泳裝、 晚裝同埋長衫㗎。而喺晚裝嘅部分呢，我哋都有問答嘅比賽㗎，睇下各位佳麗嘅急才係點樣㗎喎。
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce the judges of tonight's event. Our first judge is Hassan Shirasi, Vice President with Citibank California, a subsidiary of Citibank New York. He is also on the board of various organizations, including International Visitors Council of Los Angeles, Asian Business League, and South Asian Network.
我哋第一位嘅評判係 Mr. Shirasi，Citibank 大都會銀行嘅總裁。
Our next judge is Mamie Liu. She is the wife of United States Federal District Court Judge Ronald Liu, mother of 4, and not unfamiliar to pageants, being a former Miss Chinese New Year of Houston, Texas, and Miss Chinese New Year of Los Angeles.
冇錯啦，第二位嘅評判係盧太嘅，係美國聯邦地區法院 Ronald Liu 嘅法官嘅太太，亦都係曾經參選過洛杉磯華埠小姐㗎。
Our third judge is Dennis G. Owen. He is sales manager, Southwest USA of Cathay Pacific Airways, responsible for all sales and marketing activities in Southern California, Arizona, Hawaii, and Mexico.
第三位嘅評判係 Mr. Owen 啊，國泰航空公司銷售部同埋推廣部嘅主管。
Next we have Karen Chin. She was the 1973 Miss Los Angeles Chinatown. This marks her silver anniversary with her title. She is a mother of 2 teenage boys and working as a dental hygienist.
跟住落嚟係 Miss Chin， 曾經參加過1973年嘅華埠小姐，而家現任係牙科助理㗎。
Our fifth judge is Marjorie Graham. She is dedicated to the Coca-Cola Company, almost 17 years in fountain sales and marketing, most recently assigned to the Burger King account team as Western Regional National Account Executive.
Miss Graham 係 Burger King 漢堡包王負責西岸籌劃嘅主管。
Our sixth judge is Henry Chan, director and producer of various situation comedies, including A Different World, Living Single, Sister Sister, Moesha, and You Bet Your Life. Prior to his directing and producing, he was an editor and won an Emmy for The Cosby Show in Outstanding Editing of a Series.
陳先生係資深嘅電視節目製作人，曾經製作出多部家傳戶曉嘅電視劇。
Last but not least is our final judge, Jason Lee. He is the Vice President of Hyundai Motor America.
最後一位嘅評判係 Mr. Jason Lee， Hyundai 美國製造公司嘅副主席。多謝晒我哋大會嘅評判。
Ladies and gentlemen, these are our judges this evening. Please give them a round of applause. Their job is going to be extremely difficult this evening. I would also like to acknowledge our tabulators this evening. They are the accounting firm of K.T. Leung and Associates.
國泰銀行恭祝各位百業興隆，萬戶升平。依家到國泰開戶，即送你一個精緻可愛嘅虎年情罌。國泰銀行與你共創佳績。
闖出動感，闖出美感，闖出靈感。亞洲脈搏，亞洲心，國泰動力，國泰情。
係咪想揾一啲好好味嘅嘢食呢？等我帶你去漢堡王啦！喺呢度你可以揾到好好味嘅 Big King， 牛肉份量比 Big Mac 多出75%，燒烤味道同埋特製嘅配料比 Big Mac 更勝一籌。而家喺漢堡王只需要99仙就食得到啦！快啲嚟漢堡王享受一下，只係99仙嘅 Big King 啦！
我哋有30年嘅銷售經驗，竭誠服務華人社區。
Westnick Pasadena，
南加州成長最快嘅賓士汽車經銷商。
Westnick Pasadena，
豪華汽車嘅總司令部。
Westnick Pasadena，
全美最受客戶歡迎嘅賓士汽車經銷商。無論新車定係舊車，最好嘅服務、最好嘅價格，盡在 Westnick Pasadena。華語專線626-795-8004。
Well, Florence, I think we've kept our audience waiting long enough. They're probably sitting on pins and needles right now.
Yes, I'm ready. Are you?
I am ready too. Ladies and gentlemen,
You're ready too.
please welcome our contestants in their swimsuit competition. Contestant number 1, Debbie Ng.
吳寶文小姐1號。
My name is Debbie Ng, and I'm from the city of Alhambra, and I'd like to thank my sponsor tonight, East West Bank. Thank you.
Contestant number 2, Annie Lee.
2號雷傑小姐。
恭喜發財，新年快樂. My name is Annie Lei from West Covina, California, and I'm proud to represent Ocean Seafood Restaurant. Thank you.
Contestant number 3, Kylene Wang.
3號黃海琳小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an exciting and unforgettable night. Hello, my name is Kylene Wang, contestant number 3 from Diamond Bar, California. and I'm honored to be sponsored by the Royal Regent Auto Center. And I hope everyone enjoys tonight. Thank you.
Contestant number 4, Venice Yun.
4號袁詠詩小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Venice Yuen. I'm from the city of Irvine, California, and I'm proud to represent Odyssey Innovative Design. Thank you.
Contestant number 5, Betty Liu.
5號劉佩仁小姐。
Good evening and Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Betty Liu, and I'm from the city of Roland Heights. I would like to thank my sponsor, Columbus Pharmacy, for all their support, along with my family and friends who are also here tonight. Thank you.
Contestant number 6, Tiffany Tyson.
6號錢心雅小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tiffany Tyson from the city of South Pasadena, and I'm very honored to be sponsored by Deloitte & Touche. Thank you.
Contestant number 7, Connie Lee.
7號李佳小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connie Lee, and I'm proud to be from the city of Cerritos. I am sponsored by Dr. Albert Ho.
Contestant number 8, Lisa Kwan.
8號關翠華小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Gung Hei Fat Choi. My name is Lisa Kwan. I am from West Covina, and I am very proud to represent the Kwan Yik Noodle Company. Thank you.
Contestant number 9, Peggy Lee.
9號李曉佩小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peggy Lee. I'm from the city of Roland Heights, and I'd like to thank my sponsor, the Tianren Tea and Ginseng Company. Thank you.
Contestant number 10, Joanne Chu.
10號朱秀玲小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 大家好，大家好. My name is Joanne Chu. I'm from the city of Los Angeles. And I'd like to thank my sponsors, Moniz Fashion Design Center, and all my supporters who are here tonight. Thank you.
I gave you all that I have inside, and you took my love. You took my love. I keep crying.
Contestant number 11, Stephanie Ho.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stephanie K. Ho. I reside in the city of Torrance, and I am proud to be sponsored by JNS Beauty Incorporated. Gung Hei Fat Choi, and thank you.
This is no ordinary love. No ordinary love.
Contestant number 12, Leanna Ho.
12號何玉萍小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Liana Ho. I'm from the city of Newbury Park, and I'm honored to be sponsored by the Golden Dragon Restaurant. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all of your love and support, and I'd like to express my gratitude to all my friends and family who have come tonight. Thank you.
You and I, baby, is no ordinary love.
Contestant number 13, Iva Chang.
13號張亞威小姐。
Is no ordinary love. No ordinary
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Iva Chang, and I'm proudly representing the city of Hacienda Heights. I would like to thank my sponsor, West Technology Incorporated, for their support. Thank you.
Contestant number 14, Debbie Yang.
14號楊天慧小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Debbie Yang. I'm from the city of Danville, California, and I'm proud to be sponsored by Pacific Athletic Center. Thank you.
Contestant number 15, Debbie Rao.
15號姚依華小姐。
I gave you all the love I got. I gave you more than I could give.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, my name is Emma Rao, and I'm proud to represent the city of Monterey Park. I'd like to thank my sponsor, YMLA Incorporated. Thank you.
You took my love. Didn't I tell you what I believe? Did somebody say that?
Contestant number 16, Emily Chang.
16號蔣萬錦小姐。
All that I got to.
各位来宾您好。Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emily Chang. I'm very proud to represent the city of Hacienda Heights, and I would like to personally thank my family, my friends, the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, and my sponsor, Allied Physicians IPA, for their love and support. Thank you.
You took my love. I keep crying. I keep trying for you. There's nothing like
Contestant number 17, Jennifer Chan.
17號陳心慧小姐。
this is
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am Jennifer Chan from the city of West Covina, and I'd like to thank my sponsor, Mr. Tang, for his support from Professional Executive, Protection and Investigation. Thank you.
no ordinary love.
Contestant number 18, Sophie Wong.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sophie Wang. I'm from Eagle Rock, California, and I am proud to be sponsored by Cathay Bank. Thank you.
Keep crying.
8號黃敏航小姐。
Keep trying for you. There's nothing like you and I, baby.
Contestant number 19, Lynn Delgado.
19號杜美妍小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lynn Delgado. I'm from Glendale, California, and I'm proud to be sponsored by LJ Distributors.
Ordinary love. No ordinary love.
And contestant number 20, Grace Lin.
20號林淑儀小姐。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Grace Lin. I'm from the city of Cerritos, and I'm proud to be sponsored by Pacific Alliance Medical Center. Thank you.
國泰銀行恭祝各位百業興隆，萬戶升平。依家到國泰開戶，即送你一個精緻可愛嘅虎年情啱。國泰銀行與你共創佳績。
闖出動感，闖出美感，闖出靈感。亞洲脈搏，亞洲心，國泰動力，國泰情。
華美銀行，全美最大嘅華資商業銀行。
協和醫院位於洛杉磯華埠中心，服務華人逾100年歷史。本院嘅醫療人員均操流利嘅國粵語及其他25種語言，並且設有24小時緊急門診部，隨時預備竭誠為你服務。協和醫院更具有先進嘅高科技醫療設備，提供多元化嘅診斷及治療。我哋備有完善嘅婦產科，並提供免費產前教育班。歡迎致電2136248411。
東亞國際銀行服務親切，態度誠懇，為顧客提供全面性嘅商業銀行服務，包括各類存款、利息優厚，並備有各種住宅及商業貸款，利率優惠。電話諮詢服務，手續簡單快捷。東亞國際銀行資本雄厚，穩健可靠，係你私人和業務上嘅好幫手。
Les beaux cheveux représentent un mode d'élégance. Cheveux en soie et brillants. Les femmes, l'amour, la coiffure, les vêtements et la mode sont une balance pour la personnalité. Et se laisser aimer. La femme et le cheveu ne font qu'un. Les cheveux qui font taire et font la différence sont les cheveux de chez moi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our contestants. Actually, we're going to bring out the fish bowl.
我即將落嚟為大家進行嘅係晚裝，亦都係最刺激嘅環節，因為我哋即將咧有啲問題要問我哋嘅佳麗嘅喎，而呢一啲問題咧佢哋都係冇事先準備嘅。
Okay, here we go.
I'm nervous, are you, Peter?
I'm nervous too. No, I'm not. No. Make them relax, comfortable.
Okay, here's the question, Peter.
Contestant number 1, Debbie Ng.
1號吳寶文小姐。
Hi, Debbie. How you doing tonight? All right, are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Just pick something from the fish bowl here. Hand it to me. Your question is, if you had to name the best job in the world, what would it be?
The best job in the world for me would to be a teacher. I'd really love enjoying working with children. And right now my major is psychology, and I hope to be teaching psychology. And in the future, I hope to become a therapist as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Debbie Ng, contestant number 1.
1號吳寶文小姐。 Contestant number 2, Annie Lee 雷傑小姐。 Hi, Annie, please pick a question. You're not ready for this. Thank you.
I noticed they wrapped up these questions really good for us. And she has gloves on.
Annie, if you were to be a news correspondent posted to any foreign country, where would you like to go?
I would like to go to the Middle East because it has seen the most war and strife these couple of years. And I think it'd be interesting to see the different culture, different people living in poverty, people who are not as free as we are in America, people living under the reign of Saddam Hussein. I would like to go there because I just told you why. Thank you.
I think we all know the answer, do we? Thank you, Annie. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2, Annie Lee 雷傑小姐。
Contestant number 3, Kylene Wang.
3號黃海琳小姐。
Good evening, Kylene. How are you
Good
doing?
evening.
Thank you. Your question is, if you were to receive a letter today from anyone that you've known during your lifetime, whom would it be, who would it be from, and what would the letter say?
The question was, if I can receive a letter from my past, who would it be and why? If I had a choice,
I would love to have a letter from my first grade teacher, Mrs. Bocasel, from Evergreen. I want her to see how far I've gone and how happy I became, and to tell my friends and my family how happy I am to see them. My mom once told me that when a person is happy, they actually increase their years of life. I agree with this, not because my mom told me, but because when a person feels good about themselves, they're feeling content, confident, and they're ready to take over anything they want to do. So, if everyone can, please take some time out and look at something around you. A rock, a shoe, a door, and say thank you. Thank you for being my friend. And I want to say I would really appreciate you. People will look at you funny, but then when you feel good about yourself, that's all that matters. Therefore, if I like to send a letter, it would be to my first grade teacher, Mrs. Bocasel, to show her how happy of a girl I became. Thank you.
Contestant number 3, Kylene Huang.
Contestant number 4, Venice Yuen, Yuen Wing-Si 小姐. Good evenings. Venice, here's your question. If you could run any single company, institution, or organization in the world, which would you choose and why?
The institution I would pick would be one that is very similar to the cancer institution, and the reason being, I have 4 grandparents like everybody else, but 3 of them died of cancer, and I'd like to find a cure for all those other people out there so they wouldn't have grandparents that had to pass away like mine because of cancer. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Venice Yuen, Yuen Wing-Si 小姐.
My life goes on in
Contestant number 5, Betty Liu.
5號劉佩仁小姐.
Hi, Betty.
lamentation. I hear the real though far off.
If you had to live the rest of your life in a place that you've never lived before, where would you live and why?
If I could live in a place that I've never lived before, I would definitely want to live in Greece. I've always been fascinated about the place because I read a lot about it. I love medieval and ancient things and arts. And that's where I would want to go is Greece. Thank you.
Thank you.
How can I keep
Contestant number 5, Betty Liu.
5號劉佩仁小姐.
what though the tempest loudly roars? I hear the trumpet liveth, and though the darkness round me close, songs in the night would give it.
Next, we have contestant number 6, Tiffany Tyson, 錢心雅小姐. Hi, Tiffany. Please pick a question.
Why to that
Okay, Tiffany, here's your question. If you were instantly able to play one musical instrument perfectly that you have never played before, what would it be and why?
If I had the opportunity to play a musical instrument perfectly, I would have liked to play the piano. I think besides being such a beautiful instrument, playing any musical instrument teaches you how to be committed to something, to have dedication and perseverance. And that's why I would like to play the piano. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 6, Tiffany Tyson, 錢心雅小姐。
When friends rejoice, both far and near, how can I keep from singing in prison cell and dungeon vile? Our thoughts to them are winging when friends by share.
Contestant number 7, Connie Lee. Hi, Connie. How are
7
you?
號李佳小姐。
This is your question. If you could ensure that your children never had that one experience which you have had, what would it be?
If I could ensure my children to go for that one experience that I never got to do, would be to say goodbye to my grandfather. My grandfather passed away a few years ago, and I was very sad because I was never able to get to know him as a person and to learn about his childhood and to learn about our family heritage and where we came from. Therefore, I'm more appreciative of the people I'm around today. Thank you.
Thank you. Contestant number 7, Connie Lee.
7號關翠華小姐。 Next, we have contestant number 9, Peggy Lee, 李曉佩小姐。
Contestant number 8.
I'm sorry, 對 Lisa Kwan, 關翠華小姐。 Thank you. Okay, Lisa, even though I say your name wrong, but I'm going to say this question right. Lisa, if you had to name the most exciting moment of your life so far, what would it be?
If I had to name the most exciting moment of my life so far, it would be the day I left for college. For many, this is a monumental experience, and especially for me, because I've always depended on my parents growing up, and when I went off to college, I realized that although I depended on them, every opportunity I took was for myself, and every endeavor I tried was really for myself, not just to please my parents. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 8, Lisa Kwan, 關翠華小姐。
Contestant number 9, Peggy Lee.
9號李曉佩小姐。
Hi, Peggy. How you doing? evening.
For so great
Thank you.
a treasure words will never do.
Your question is, if you could suddenly acquire an extraordinary talent of one of the arts, what would you like it to be?
That's an easy question. If I could acquire a talent for any art, I would choose painting. I'm a great admirer of Impressionist art, especially the great painters of France during that period. My favorite is Van Gogh. He's a beautiful and spectacular painter. I love the colors, the vivid use, the imagery. If I could have any talent in the world, I would love to be able to paint like that. Thank you.
Thank you. Contestant number 9, Peggy Lee.
9號李曉培小姐。 Contestant number 10, Joanne Zhu, 朱秀玲小姐。Hello, Joanne. Joanne, here's the question. If you could give a single piece of advice to the film industry in Hollywood, what would you say?
If I could give a single piece of advice to the film industry in Hollywood, I would want them to make better movies with less negative things in the content. I would like the stories to be something that shows the positive side of the human nature, and therefore the audience will feel really contented and happy after they have seen the movie. And I think it is really important to create happiness in today's society of violence and crime. Thank you.
Thank you, Joanne. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 10, Joanne Zhu, 朱秀玲小姐。
國泰銀行恭祝各位百業興隆，萬戶升平。依家到國泰開戶，即送你一個精緻可愛嘅虎年情啱。國泰銀行與你共創佳績。
闖出動感，
係咪想揾呢啲好好味嘅嘢食呢？等我帶你去漢堡王啦！喺呢度你可以揾到好好味嘅 Big King， 牛肉份量比 Big Mac 多出75%，燒烤味道同埋特製嘅配料比 Big Mac 更勝一籌。而家喺漢堡王只需要99仙就食得到啦！快啲嚟漢堡王享受一下，只係99仙嘅 Big King 啦！
我哋有30年嘅銷售經驗，竭誠服務華人社區。
Washnik Pasadena，
南加州成長最快嘅 Benz 汽車經銷商。
Washnik Pasadena，
豪華汽車嘅總司令部。
Washnik Pasadena，
全美最受客戶歡迎嘅 Benz 汽車經銷商。無論新車定係舊車，最好嘅服務、最好嘅價格，盡在 Washnik Pasadena。華語專線626-795-8004。
華美銀行，全美最大嘅華資商業銀行。
協和醫院位於洛杉磯華埠中心，服務華人逾100年歷史。本院嘅醫療人員均操流利嘅國粵語及其他25種語言，並且設有24小時緊急門診部，隨時預備竭誠為你服務。協和醫院更具有先進嘅高科技醫療設備，提供多元化嘅診斷及治療。我哋備有完善嘅婦產科，並提供免費產前教育班。歡迎致電213-624-8411。
Contestant number 11, Stephanie Ho.
11號何嘉琪小姐。
Good evening, Stephanie.
Got lots of fans there.
Could you pick a question, please? Thank you. If you could be on the cover of any magazine next month, which magazine would you want it to be, and what would the caption say?
If I could be on any magazine next month, I would hope to be on the LA Times magazine, and the caption would say, Stephanie Ho, she was the winner in the Miss Chinatown pageant. Thank you.
Contestant number 11, Stephanie Ho.
何嘉琪小姐。
Knows what she wants.
Yes. Next, we have contestant number 12, Liana Ho, 何玉萍小姐。Hello, Liana. here's your question. If you could be guaranteed one thing in life besides money, what would you ask for?
If I was guaranteed one thing in life, I would like to have a family. I think it's important to have a nurturing household by which you can nurture children. I think it's important that you nurture children because children are our future. And I think that I would be able to teach children just to be mature and to have responsibility. I think family is an important aspect to all types of life, and therefore I would like to have a family. Thank you.
Thank you, Liana. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 12, Liana Ho, 何玉萍小姐。
Contestant number 13, Iva Chang.
13號張亞威小姐。
Hi, Iva. Thank you. If you were to select a food that best describes your character, what food would it be and why?
If I were to select a food, I would be 粽子 because it is a big part of our culture. My family gets together and makes this 粽子 every year, and I feel it is a big part, definitely, of my culture and who I am today. Thank you.
Contestant number 13, Iva Chang.
13號張亞威小姐。 楊經緯小姐 ，Hello Debbie。Question have to go through Peter first.
I'm not wearing white gloves.
Thank you, Peter. Debbie, here's your question. If you could, in retrospect, change one thing about your childhood, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about my childhood, I definitely think I would change the fact that I was so shy as a child. I think throughout the years, I've grown a lot more outgoing and independent, and because of that, I think I've been able to experience a lot more in life. And unfortunately, that happened at a late age, and I wish I could go back and change that, and I think I could have had a lot more experiences as a child. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. Contestant number 14, Debbie Ying, 楊經緯小姐。
Contestant number 15, Emma Rao.
5號姚懿華小姐。
Hi, Emma. Please stand up here and take a question. Thank you. Your question is, if you could work for any person in the world, who would he or she be, and what job would you want?
If I could work for any person in the world, I would want to work for Donald Trump. I would want to be his personal assistant, and also I would want to help him with his business decisions. I believe Donald Trump is a great entrepreneur. He built himself up when he was younger through his father's work, and he created a better job for himself. Thank you.
Contestant number 15, Emma Rao.
浸泡姚懿華小姐。
My train moves on, you're gone from you. Now I must wait until it's over.
Next we have contestant number 16, Emily Ching 蔣萬錦小姐。Good evening, Emily. Thank you, Peter. Emily, this is your question. If your home is about being totally destroyed by fire, and you could save just one thing, what would it be and why?
If my house was destroyed by fire, one thing that I would save would be my photo albums. My photo albums contains the many pictures of my childhood and my college life. My photo album does not just represent me, it represents my family, my culture, and my history. That's the one thing I would definitely want to save, so I could show it to my kids how proud I am of who I am today. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 16, Emily Zhang 蔣萬錦小姐。
Contestant number 17, Jennifer Chan.
17號陳心慧小姐。
Hi, Jennifer. Question, please. Thank you. If you had to choose the best telephone call you have ever received, which call would that be?
If I have to choose the best phone call I have ever received in my life, it would be the first phone call I've ever heard from my mother. Because the first time I've ever met my mother was when I was 10 years old, and to hear her voice is a joy to me. Thank you.
Contestant number 17, Jennifer Chan.
17號陳心慧小姐。 Contestant number 18, Sophie Wong, 黃敏航小姐。Hello, Sophie. Please speak a question, Sophie. leader. Sophie, here's your question. If you could wake up tomorrow to learn that the major newspaper headlines were about you, what would you want them to say?
If I woke up tomorrow and a major newspaper, I was on it, and the headline would say, Sophie Wong, the first woman president, and manages to have a family at the same time. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophie. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 18, Sophie Wong, Wang Manhong 小姐。
That you loved me still the same. That you loved me still the same. That you loved me still.
Contestant number 19, Lynn Delgado.
19號杜美妍小姐。
Thank you, Lynn. If you could receive one small package this very moment, whom would it be from and what would be in it?
That's easy. It would be from my future husband, who I don't know right now, and it would be a wedding ring with it and a note in it that would say, "Would you marry me, Lynn?" And I would know the answer because that would be the man of my dreams. Thank you.
And I dreamt that one of that noble.
Contestant number 19, Lynn Delgado.
19號杜美妍小姐。
But I also dreamt, which charmed me most, that you loved me still the same. That you loved me.
Next we have contestant number 20, Grace Lin, 林淑儀小姐。Good evening, Grace. Please pick a question. Grace, this is your question. If you had to spend 1 year alone in the wilderness, where would you like to go?
I would like to go to Yosemite Park because when I was a child, my family used to go on family trips to Yosemite, and it was the best time of my life. I was with my friends, my family, my mother, who I miss very much. She has passed away. So going to Yosemite would just remind me of her and how much I love her and miss her. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 20, Grace Lin, 林淑儀小姐。
國泰銀行恭祝各位百業興隆，萬戶升平。依家到國泰開戶，即送你一個精緻可愛嘅虎年情啱。國泰銀行與你共創佳績。
闖出動感，闖出美感，闖出靈感。亞洲脈搏，亞洲心，國泰動力，國泰情。
華美銀行，全美最大嘅華資商業銀行。
協和醫院位於洛杉磯華埠中心，服務華人逾100年歷史。本院嘅醫療人員均操流利嘅國粵語及其他25種語言，並且設有24小時緊急門診部，隨時預備竭誠為你服務。協和醫院更具有先進嘅高科技醫療設備，提供多元化嘅診斷及治療。我哋備有完善嘅婦產科，並提供免費產前教育班。歡迎致電2136248411。
東亞國際銀行服務親切，態度誠懇，為顧客提供全面性嘅商業銀行服務，包括各類存款、利息優厚，並備有各種住宅及商業貸款、利率優惠、電話諮詢服務，手續簡單快捷。東亞國際銀行資本雄厚、穩健可靠，係你私人和業務上嘅好幫手。
Les beaux cheveux représentent un mode d'élégance. Cheveux en soie et brillants. Les femmes, l'amour, la coiffure, les vêtements et la mode sont une balance pour la personnalité et se laisser aimer. La femme et le cheveu ne font qu'un. Les cheveux qui font taire et font la différence sont les cheveux de chez moi.
好精彩啊！我哋嘅佳麗表現得非常之出色嘅，係咪？
Well, the ladies need time to change into their final round of competition, the traditional cheongsam. In the meantime, we have a real treat for you.
Yes, we do. 陸續有嚟我哋更精彩嘅環節，我哋大會嘅表演嘉賓專程由香港嚟嘅歌影視紅星劉雅麗小姐，將會為我哋唱出歌曲嘅噃。
Tonight, our special guest performer is Alice Lau. If you are in the know at all about Hong Kong, you've heard of this actress and singer. Ms. Lau started her movie career in 1994 and has appeared in I Have a Date with Spring, One of the Lucky Ones, Lover's Lover, and the American TV show Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. Her song, I Have a Date with Spring, won Best Movie Song and Best Hong Kong Movie Love Song awards in the 14th Hong Kong Film Awards. Ms. Lau is currently a freelance drama, movie, television actress, as well as a contract singer with EMI Limited of Hong Kong.
相信我哋香港嚟嘅朋友咧，對劉雅麗小姐一定唔覺得陌生啊，因為佢所主演嘅《我和春天有個約會》、《伴我同行》等電影咧都非常之受歡迎嘅喎，而喺佢唱歌方面咧，亦都非常之個愛高超㗎。
今宵不冷靜，你為了愛情孤單的看星，你為了愛情得不到呼應，情共愛那樣去追究，只有通通拋諸腦後，你 得不到呼應，情共愛那樣去追究，只有通通拋諸腦後。燈光酒色裏，不管得心碎，無謂太過計較，戀愛中暴取。開心可相對，傷心請歸去，離合慣了面對，不會心碎瀟灑來亦去。燈光酒色裏，不管得心碎，無謂太過計較，戀愛中暴取。開心可相對，傷心請歸去，離合慣了面對，不會心碎瀟灑來亦去。呢隻歌呢，我唱現場都好多記者問過我話：啊，劉雅麗，你唱咗幾多次 live 啊？呢隻歌，幫我計下，哇，超過200次。咁我哋話悶唔悶啊？唱咁多次咁我話俾佢聽，我話一啲都唔悶，同埋我越唱越中意，同埋越俾呢隻歌感動。我和春天有個約會。夜闌人靜處響起了一闕又一的saxophone，掀起了愁懷於心深處。夜闌人靜處，當聽到這一闕又一的saxophone，想起你茫然於漆黑夜半，在這晚星雨迷茫，盼再看到你臉容，在這晚星雨迷茫，心中感覺似沒法操縱，心中有人我面對你，交低我內裏情濃，衝鋒那日會為你跟我重逢，最傻夜闌人靜處，當天際星雨越漸漸流動，感觸有如潮水般洶湧。若是情未動，請跟我哼這悠悠的saxophone，於今晚柔柔的送我入夢中。
好好聽係咪？我哋俾多次掌聲佢好唔好啊 ？Let's thank you very much, Alice。
攞翻扎花先，有個靚仔送嘅。
And we have one more competition.
Yes, we do.
And that is the Cheongsam competition, traditional dress. For you, they're going to come out here right now with their sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the contestants in the Cheongsam competition.
我即將落嚟嘅就係我哋最後一個環節，亦都係今晚嘅長衫壓軸表演。將會陪伴佢哋咧係佢哋嘅贊助商，有請我哋參賽者嘅贊助商嚟到我哋呢個舞台嘅右邊。多謝。
Contestant number 1, Debbie Ng. Her sponsor is East West Bank.
1號吳寶文小姐，同埋佢嘅贊助商。
The most memorable event that follows me each day is when my father passed away. From that time on, my experiences of struggles and triumphs have molded me into the person I am today. I'm so proud to be up here tonight to represent my father and what he has left behind. I've realized that this incident that was once tragic to me has actually been a seed in all my years of growth toward a more rewarding and abundant life. It's allowed me to seek more opportunities, and I'm reminded about how fortunate I am. And tonight, I dedicate it to my father.
La mélancolie de ces autres nuits à dormir sans toi rêver parfois.
Contestant number 2, Annie Lee, 雷傑小姐 and her sponsor from Ocean Seafood Restaurant.
Hello, my name is Annie Lei. My grandfather is perhaps the greatest man I know. He fought in both World War II and in China's Civil War. He has witnessed human nature's cruelest side but showed me nothing except his most warm and gentle self. Since grade school, he walked me to school and made breakfast for me every morning. He always cut off the crust from the sandwiches and ate them himself. I used to think he liked to eat crust, but now I know he only ate them because I didn't. On my very first day of school in the United States, my grandfather found me a friend. He spotted her on the swings and introduced us. At the time, I was so embarrassed, but she became my first and best friend. My grandfather was a great man. He was a survivor of war and famine who courageously defended his country. But above all else, he is the most caring, warm-hearted grandpa a little girl could have.
L'amour, l'amitié, ça n'a rien à voir. Faudra un jour rattraper ce retard.
Contestant number 3, Eileen Wang, and her sponsor, Royal Region Auto Center.
3號黃海林小姐
Once upon a time, a seed was placed in the earth's soil. As it feeds on light, nourishment, and knowledge, it slowly developed into a young, fragile stem that appreciated the help of others. Because of this proper guidance, this stem became a tree, a strong tree that is willing to support others and return the help. I would like to thank my mom for her love, patience, and guidance, and teaching me how to care. She's there for me when I needed her most. She's not only my hero, but my best friend. Hello, my name is Eileen Wang. Thank you.
À des reflets bizarres, comme un glaçon dans la marée grisâtre. J'ai l'impression qu'on m'a volé ma part. J'ai une envie forte de te revoir. J'ai couru pour venir me jeter contre toi. Je retiens mon souffle. J'ai couru pour venir.
Contestant number 4, Denise Yun, Yun Wengxi 小姐 and her sponsor is from Odyssey Innovative Designs.
Through the years, I've determined my most valuable assets to be my sense of adventure and my determination to succeed. I strongly believe that these two traits together have made me who I am today. Many of the circumstances I've come across, especially in the last several years, attest to this notion. Everything from my profession to my personal life to even my hobbies proves this theory clear. Of my interests, I relish the adventures the culinary arts can provide. In my mind, cooking not only allows relaxation, instant gratification, and personal satisfaction, but also mixes a dash of adventure into the recipe. Working with guidelines, yet being able to adjust for when called, demonstrates the ability to succeed even when everything you need is not all present, in life or in the kitchen.
J'étais ton petit diamant, ta perle rare.
Contestant number 5, Betty Liu. Her sponsor is Columbus Pharmacy.
5號劉佩仁小姐
Hello, my name is Betty Liu. I am 22. I came to the United States when I was 6 years old. Growing up in this country and also being raised by traditional Chinese values gave me an opportunity to appreciate the qualities of what both cultures have to offer. Realizing the qualities of being both Chinese and Asian American has inspired me to share those valuable experiences with others. As I was growing up, I always held the belief that if I could envision something, that I could someday fulfill that goal. My participation with this year's Miss Chinatown Pageant is both to fulfill a vision and to take my experiences as an Asian American to be a positive member in this community.
Number 6, Tiffany Tiffany Tyson, 錢心雅小姐 and her sponsor from Deloitte & Touche.
I believe that each individual has the opportunity to create their own unique college experience according to their personal interests and respective academic institution. Personally, I have taken my experiences beyond the limits of lecture halls and textbooks. By becoming actively involved with Chi Alpha Delta, the first Asian American sorority established in the United States, I had the honor of serving a year of presidency. Through my experience as president, I was able to assume greater responsibilities and develop my leadership skills. Following my efforts within Chi Alpha Delta, I was elected the first female president of the Asian Greek Council of Southern California. These experiences has given me both the opportunity and the privilege of giving back to the Asian American community.
Reste nos rêves inventés. Il me dit que je suis belle, qu'il n'attendait que moi.
Contestant number 7, Connie Lee. Her sponsor is Dr. Albert Ho.
Hello, 李佳小姐。
The character of Charlie Chan from the 1930s detective series reminds me how society still has not changed its view towards Asian Americans today. Media portrays us as dry cleaners, kung fu masters, mafia men, and dollar fast food restaurateurs. Little is known that we are successful politicians, artists, doctors, and prosperous entrepreneurs. It concerns me greatly because Asian Americans are vital to the growth of Los Angeles. As an advertising major at Art Center, I can bring more Asian American awareness as well as our faces and culture through media. By doing so, people will begin to change their views and appreciate our contributions.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 8, Lisa Guan, 關翠華小姐 and her sponsor from Queen Noodle Company.
As a child, I believed I was a superhero. I thought I could do it all. I wanted to eat cookies and ice cream for dinner and stay up past my bedtime every night. And I was especially defiant when my parents made me practice customs which I did not understand, such as attend Chinese school every Saturday. But as I grew in age, I also grew in mind and spirit. I began to enjoy the traditions that I had not appreciated before, seeing that my parents were giving me the best of both worlds. Today, I realize that it is not me that is the superhero, but my parents, who taught me that life is all about giving. Giving back to loved ones, to my community, and to my Chinese culture that is so rich in history and tradition. I thank God for my parents, who not only gave me life, but also taught me how to live.
Contestant number 9, Peggy Lee. Her sponsor is Tinrin Tea and Ginseng Company Limited.
9號李曉佩小姐。
Someone once said, the people you owe in life are yourself and those who cared enough to get you here. For me, those people are my family. My parents came to the United States when they were about the age I am now, with just a few $100s and hardly able to speak any English. Today, they have not only provided a life for our family, but a future for my brother and myself as well. They are the embodiment of diligence, humility, and self-sacrifice. At age 19, my brother Sam has become the most pivotal influence in my life. He represents to me all things that good people were meant to be and all others strive for. I admire his patience, consideration, and selflessness. He is my constant source of strength and pride. Tonight I have the honor of representing my family as a daughter and sister. And Sam, I just wanted you to know how proud I am to be your sister and thank you for your support and faith.
Contestant number 10, Joanne Zhu, 朱秀玲小姐 and her sponsor from Moniz Fashion Design Center.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joanne Chu. Once again, I thank all my supporters who are here tonight. I take this opportunity to say I am very proud of my upbringing and Chinese heritage that has instilled several wonderful values in me. In my life, there are so many dreams I want to reach. And with values like perseverance, hard work, and most of all, optimism, I believe I will fulfill my dreams. Thank you.
Instead of just wasting my time, I give you my heart, oh baby.
國泰銀行恭祝各位百業興隆，萬戶升平。依家到國泰開戶，即送你一個精緻可愛嘅虎年情啱。國泰銀行與你共創佳績。
闖出動感，闖出美感，闖出靈感。亞洲脈搏，亞洲心，國泰動力，國泰情。
係咪想揾呢啲好好味嘅嘢食呢？等我帶你去漢堡王啦！喺呢度你可以揾到好好味嘅 Big King， 牛肉份量比 Big Mac 多出75%。燒烤味道同埋特製嘅配料比 Big Mac 更勝一籌。而家喺漢堡王只需要99仙就食得到啦！快啲嚟漢堡王享受一下，只係99仙嘅 Big King 啦！
我哋有30年嘅銷售經驗，竭誠服務華人社區。
Washnik Pasadena，
南加州成長最快嘅賓士汽車經銷商。
Washnik Pasadena，
豪華汽車嘅總司令部。
Washnik Pasadena，
全美最受客戶歡迎嘅賓士汽車經銷商。無論新車定係舊車，最好嘅服務、最好嘅價格，盡在 Washnik Pasadena。華語專線626-795-8004。
Contestant number 11, Stephanie Ho. Her sponsor is J&S Beauty Incorporated.
11號何嘉琪小姐。
One of my most cherished childhood memories was when I accompanied my father to his 25th year reunion at Poiting School in Hong Kong. It was a valuable lesson in Chinese culture, but not only was it a culturally enriching experience, it was also a chance to see my father as I've never seen before. As we walked onto the campus of Poiting and my father reunited with old classmates, I watched as they reminisced. I imagined my dad as a boy growing up in Hong Kong, and finally all the stories he had shared with my brothers and I made perfect sense, and I understood him. I also understood myself a little better, where I come from and my heritage. Thank you, Daddy, for such a beautiful memory.
平小姐 and her sponsor from Golden Dragon Restaurant.
Hello, my name is Liana Ho. My most memorable travel experience occurred when I visited China for the first time in 1988. I was elated to learn about my Chinese heritage as I interacted with the people and visited various places such as the Forbidden City, the Summer Palace, and the Great Wall. It was a wonderful opportunity to visit my great aunts and to experience the Chinese village lifestyle. I gained a greater sense of my roots when I visited my grandfather's village and saw where my grandparents once lived. My trip to China was extremely memorable as I visited my relatives as well as famous landmarks. I learned a lot about where I came from, and I had a greater understanding of who I am as a Chinese American.
Contestant number 13, Iva Chang. Her sponsor is West Technology Incorporated.
13號張亞威小姐
Hello, my name is Iva Chang. I grew up in a close-knit family with my 4 loving grandparents, 2 supporting sisters, and an inspirational mother and father. Each has touched my life in so many ways and has made their everlasting impression on who I am today. My respect for elders rooted from my deep love for my grandparents. Being the middle child molded me to be an understanding and caring sister. My admiration for my mother's strong character sparked my determination to be just as strong and independent. My father, although hundreds of miles away, taught me how to keep someone close to my heart, no matter what the distance. When brought up in such a caring family, I am never lonely in my thoughts. I will always be connected to my family and the way they have touched my life.
Contestant number 14, Debbie Ying 楊經緯小姐 and her sponsor from Pacific Athletic Center.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Debbie Yang. These past 3 years at UCLA have been a wonderful experience for me. I have been able to learn about myself and challenge myself in many ways. One of the most gratifying experiences I encountered was when I was chosen to play the leading female in UCLA's Chinese Cultural Night. I have always feared public speaking, so the thought of acting terrified me, but I knew this was an opportunity that I could not pass up. This was a chance for me to do something that would help me overcome one of my greatest fears, and it definitely proved to be worthwhile. It showed me that I could succeed in anything I was willing to attempt and work hard for, and I consider it one of my greatest accomplishments. Thank you.
On a tous laissé des larmes dans un hôtel du Nord pour un homme ou une femme qui s'appelait encore. Si tu savais comme je sais, tu l'oublies.
Contestant number 15, Emma Rao. Her sponsor is YMLA Incorporated.
10號姚懿華小姐
各位先生，各位小姐，新年快乐! Hi, my name is Emma Rao. I'm a full-time student at Mount San Antonio College and will be transferring next fall, majoring in psychobiology. I have always wanted to help others and plan to do this by pursuing a career in the medical field. I am a member of the Alpha Gamma Sigma Honor Society and Church Youth Group. I enjoy spending time with my family and friends and believe it is important to participate in the community. I have been a volunteer for the Boys and Girls Club, Monterey Park City Hall, Garfield Medical Center, and tutor for the library. My goal in life is to do the best in each endeavor I encounter. Thank you for all those who have made this event a memorable and special time.
Arrête de boire, Jojo, tu vas finir par chaud pour 3
Contestant number 16, Emily Chang 蔣萬錦小姐 and her sponsor is from LA Physician IPA.
各位来宾，您好，我是蒋梦景。Achieving my personal best is what my parents have always taught me to strive for. I'm proud to say, because of my leadership involvement in school, along with the support of my parents, they both have made me who I am today and what I will be tomorrow. Today, I'm proud to represent UC Irvine as the Commissioner of Administrative Affairs, as well as a member of the UC Irvine Cheer and Song Squad. Tomorrow, with my majors in International Studies and Business Management, I will become a Chinese-American businesswoman who will represent her country, her culture, and her heritage. I love you, Mom and Dad, and my brother Kevin, and thank you to everyone from the bottom of my heart.
Tu vas finir par chaud pour 3 fois moins que rien. On est tous des putains.
Contestant number 17, Jennifer Chan. Her sponsor is Professional Executive Protection and Investigation.
17號陳生慧小姐。
Hello, my name is Jennifer Chan. I was born in Hong Kong, a place where businesses are competitive but successful. Speaking of success, I have always expected myself to succeed in my future career. I used to interpret success as wealth and power. That interpretation changed when I saw the phrase, "Success is not a destination, it is a journey." I now view pursuing and accomplishing the goals I set for myself and never giving up or limiting myself to a destination. Who knows how much I can achieve and how successful I can be on this journey. To learn new things every day in life, this would be one of my most important lessons. So I say, success is not a destination, it is a journey of accomplishing and the road of never giving up.
Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. Et lui pour
Contestant number 18, Sophie Wong, and her sponsor from Kevin Bank, Wong Man-hong 小姐。
Each person has qualities that make them unique. For myself and for others, being an American-born Chinese has enriched our identities. We gain a sense of culture, values, and pride. The benefits not only include dim sum in the afternoon, but also entail the knowledge of our ancestors that enable us to pursue further accomplishments. As for myself, figures such as my parents and grandparents allow me to see life from a different perspective. Through the Chinese culture, they have taught me the fine values of generosity, honesty, and a sense of family. Being an American-born Chinese has given me the strength and confidence to succeed in life, whatever obstacles I may encounter. My culture and heritage is what makes me unique as a person.
Des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause.
Contestant number 19, Lynn Delgado. Her sponsor is LJ Distributors.
19號杜美賢小姐。
Hello, my name is Lynn Delgado, and I am completely fascinated by people. It excites me to meet a new, fresh face touched with uniqueness and qualities of their own. Their one-of-a-kind smile, the voice that sings out of their mouths, and the twinkle in their eyes when they're listening to what is being said. I enjoy watching people interact with each other, their demeanor, the expressions that mold the lively faces. They help me to develop more of an understanding of life and teach me through their diversities. That is why I look up to Princess Diana and consider her a role model of mine. There were no limits for her, no boundaries, colors, or cultures that she didn't reach out to. She embraced the world with her love and sincerity, and she did it selflessly and humbly. If everyone could just have an iota of what she had, this world would definitely be a much better place.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 20, Grace Lin. And her sponsor from Pacific Allies Medical Center, 20號林淑儀小姐。
A person who has touched my heart and impacted my life so deeply is my mother. Throughout my life, she has taught me that kindness, compassion, hard work, and integrity are the keys to a successful life. In fact, she not only taught me this, she lived her life as an example. Although she passed away in 1989,
She continues to be an inspiration and role model through the memories I have of her. She has instilled in me a character that I am very proud of. I may not be the next Mother Teresa or Princess Diana, but I know I was brought into this world to make the most of my own life and make this world a better place for those around me. I thank my mother for the great contribution that she has made to who I am today.
Moi qui n'étais rien, vous qui aviez tout. Vous m'avez dit tu es belle tout en noir. Quand vous êtes venu m'écouter un soir.
They all look so beautiful.
They are 呈現出我哋東方嘅美態，係咪啊？
Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring them all back on stage.
我即刻嚟睇翻我哋20位嘅佳麗，請你用掌聲嚟歡迎翻佢哋上翻我哋嘅台啊！
Your contestants.
各位，这是1998年第29届洛杉矶华府小姐候选佳丽。
國泰銀行恭祝各位百業興隆，萬戶升平。依家到國泰開戶，即送你一個精緻可愛嘅虎年情啱。國泰銀行與你共創佳績。
闖出動感，闖出美感，闖出靈感。亞洲脈搏，亞洲心，國泰動力，國泰情。
華美銀行，全美最大嘅華資商業銀行。
協和醫院位於洛杉磯華埠中心，服務華人逾100年歷史。本院嘅醫療人員均操流利嘅國粵語及其他25種語言，並且設有24小時緊急門診部，隨時預備竭誠為你服務。協和醫院更具有先進嘅高科技醫療設備，提供多元化嘅診斷及治療。我哋備有完善嘅婦產科，並提供免費產前教育班。歡迎致電213-624-8411。
係咪想揾呢啲好好味嘅嘢食呢？等我帶你去漢堡王啦！喺 喺呢度你可以揾到好好味嘅 Big King， 牛肉份量比 Big Mac 多出75%，燒烤味道同埋特製嘅配料比 Big Mac 更勝一籌。而家喺漢堡王只需要99仙就食得到啦，快啲嚟漢堡王享受一下，只係99仙嘅 Big King 啦！
我哋有30年嘅銷售經驗，竭誠服務華人社區。
Washnik Pasadena，
南加州成長最快嘅賓士汽車經銷商。
Washnik Pasadena，
豪華汽車嘅總司令部。
Washnik Pasadena，
全美最受客戶歡迎嘅賓士汽車經銷商。無論新車定係舊車，最好嘅服務、最好嘅價格，盡在 Washnik Pasadena。華語專線626-795-8004。
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the 1997 Queen and her court, Queen Christina Wu. Tina Lo, Fan Mu, Lisa Kwan, and Sherry Jung, Miss Friendship.
我哋有請1997年嘅得獎佳麗上台同我哋亮相㗎，有請。
Dreams are embedded in your soul to become memories forever cherished. The personal search for your dreams will spark your imagination and create a vision of tomorrow. This search marks the beginning of a fascinating journey that endures for a lifetime. My dream was to achieve those goals I set for myself. The quest for the crown is more than just a tearful victory walk down an illuminated runway with a crown and roses. Pageantry is about the process of competition which allows the pursuit and achievement of an extraordinary life, both personally and professionally. The 1997 Miss Los Angeles Chinatown Pageant was more than I ever expected. When I remember the joy and the friendships made, I again experienced the excitement and humility of the pageant. I am now ready for the future because of the wisdom and the skills I have gained. Participation in this pageant is an excellent opportunity to grow. Those who dare to believe in themselves and to invest in their dreams are the survivors. People who are willing to undertake the challenge with a commitment to excellence expected of an aspiring champion. It requires knowledge of what it takes to win, consistent hard work to develop those qualities, practice to perfect presentation, and effective strategies for success. In the pageant process, the young women receive a treasure chest full of possibilities. In this chest, the most precious jewel is that of self-discovery and personal development. The chance to unfold your visions, what you can accomplish, and how you can contribute to the promise of humanity. I was privileged enough to be invited as an ambassador of goodwill to the Pacific Rim. I visited countries such as Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, and China. There, I discovered my Chinese culture and heritage and its impact on my life. No matter where I walked, I was filled with God's amazing grace and people's genuine smiles. For the first time, I truly began to understand and experience what it means to be a Chinese American. Like all journeys, there are many dedicated professionals and volunteers who assisted me along the way. Their devotion, energy, and professional attitude helped me to gain a broader perspective of community, to formulate new opinions, and to stimulate critical thinking and evaluation. I would like to thank the Chinese Chamber of Commerce for making my aspirations come true. Nothing will change your life like the people you will meet through pageants, like dreams that have brought joy and warmth to my heart. With all my love, Christina.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1997 Miss Chinatown Queen, Christina Wu. Wow.
I'm ready now, Peter.
All right, we have some initial things to award. The first thing we have to award is Miss Photogenic. Now, Miss Photogenic was picked by the press and the photographers. This is the young lady that they feel is the most photogenic, and tonight's winner is. Could you hold this for me? Ladies and gentlemen, the 1998 Miss Photogenic is contestant number 19, Lynn Delgado.
19號杜美賢小姐得到最上鏡小姐嘅。
Her sponsor is LJ Distributors.
佢係由我哋上一年嘅最上鏡小姐 Christina Wu 嚟到加冕嘅。Our next is Miss Friendship. The 1998 Los Angeles Miss Chinatown Miss Friendship is...
This prize will be picked out by the contestants themselves as to which one is the friendly.
友誼小姐係由我哋眾佳麗自己揀選嘅。Contestant number 19,
Lynn Delgado.
杜美賢小姐。
She's the friendliest and the most photogenic.
Wow, she got it all.
She's being crowned by last year's Miss Photogenic. Okay, here we go. I've got him right here. Okay. The fourth princess. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it.
第4位公主嘅得獎者係
The 1998 fourth princess is contestant number 5, Betty Lou.
5號小姐劉佩仁。
Her sponsor is Columbus Pharmacy.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, 1998 Miss Los Angeles Chinatown Pageant third princess is 第3位公主嘅得獎者係 Contestant number 11, Stephanie Hu. 何嘉琪小姐。Congratulations.
Congratulations. We're coming down to the wire now.
即將頒發嘅係1998年
The 1998 second princess
位
is
公主係
contestant number 14, Debbie Yang.
14號楊經緯小姐。
I gave you all the love I got. I gave you more than I could give. Gave you love. I gave you all that I have inside.
Congratulations, Debbie.
Her sponsors are Pacific Athletic Center.
係恭喜晒楊經緯小姐㗎。Wow!
Wow, down to the wire. This is it.
This is it.
Two more.
我即刻為你揭曉嘅係1998年第一位公主嘅得獎者 ，The 1998 Miss Los Angeles Chinatown Pageant First Princess is 我好緊張。
I'm so nervous.
Can I hear some numbers, please? Contestant number 8, Lisa Kwan. 關翠華小姐。要請劇的。
We'd like to invite Cathay Pacific Airways up at this time to present our first princess, the award
我
of
哋
a
有請
of
國
a
泰
first
航
class
空公司，
airline ticket.
我哋有請國泰航空公司嚟 present 呢一個 round trip 嘅 ticket 俾我哋第一位嘅公主關翠華小姐㗎。
Is Cathay Pacific Airways here? Coming up.
Keep right.
我哋有請國泰航空公司為我哋頒呢一個獎㗎。
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is it, right here. The moment you've been waiting for. I'm nervous myself.
我哋等咗好耐嘅結果，即刻要為大家揭曉啊！1998年，我哋嘅公主得獎者係邊一位呢？
The waiting for all these months are finally over. Let's hear the drum roll. Call it out, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think it is? Ladies and gentlemen, your 1998 Miss Los Angeles Chinatown Queen is contestant number 9, Peggy Lee.
9號李曉佩小姐。
Let's introduce her sponsor, the Tin Rin Tea Company. And please have the sponsor come up on stage.
我哋恭喜晒9號李曉佩小姐 Peggy Lee 小姐，亦都係希望佢嘅贊助商可以上嚟。Congratulations, Peggy.
The sponsor's not here today, so we want to thank the Tinrian Tea Company on behalf of the Chinatown Chamber of Commerce. She's being crowned by last year's Queen Christina Wu. Cathay Pacific Airways is also here to present our Queen with accidents like that cannot happen to our Queen. Good catch.
好敬虔嘅鏡頭，我都有請到19位嚟，我哋嘅 Queen Peggy 嚟接受 Cathay Pacific 送出嘅一張來回香港嘅機票㗎。Congratulations, Peggy.
And now we have one last prize to present, and that is the Hyundai Tiburon, Hyundai Motor Company, America. Ladies and gentlemen, this is only a representation of what she will be receiving. The 1998 Tiburon.
我哋有請亨地公司為我哋贈送呢一架嘅名車俾我哋第一位嘅公主 Peggy 㗎，多謝晒亨地公司。
本節目係由以下贊助商贊助 ：Hyundai、國泰銀行、國泰航空公司、Burger King、可口可樂、Mega Toys、華美銀行、協和醫院、Rusnec Pasadena、TVB 翡翠台、東亞國際銀行、漢宮酒樓、Westin Bonaventure Hotel 以及雪夢聯合贊助播出。
Despite the fact that Hyundai Motor Company is the 11th largest auto company in the world and that it sells one of every 2 vehicles in South Korea, we knew that we had to be ready for a tougher environment. Hyundai is making the changes that will allow it to continue to be a leader in the auto business. Importantly, while the company will be making some cutbacks, it is committed to maintaining all of its engineering and research and development efforts. We know that only with the best technology can we continue to be successful. We also remain committed to the best customer service. We have a new program which assures our customers that should they ever have a problem with their Hyundai, a service technician will be available immediately, even if their home is necessary to install any problem. We know that our customers are the most important resource we have, and we want to protect and serve them in every way possible. I hope that you'll excuse me for taking these few moments to talk about business on this pleasant afternoon. We'll all be soon enjoying the Relive fashion show. But I did want to let you know that nothing is going to stop Hyundai in our drive to build the best cars possible and to be sure that we take care of our Hyundai customers. I'm happy that Hyundai can be part of this enjoyable event, and our sponsorship helps support such worthwhile activities. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robert. Judge, Honorable Mr. Lon Wu, Judge, thank you for coming. And also Councilperson Judy Chu. Today, I pass the mic back to Christina.
Thank you very much, Peter. Wanted to let everyone know that not only the girls have been working very hard for today's fashion show, but
today's program would not be possible without some of the generous support from our sponsors and volunteers. First off, I would like to introduce, today the contestants are showcasing two top fashion designers' collections. Representing Cynthia Raleigh is Christian Planter. Christian, I'd like to come up on the stage and receive our plaque for you. You can find Cynthia Raleigh's fun and musical clothing at the Cynthia Raleigh store located at 112 South Robertson in Los Angeles, 2 blocks west of Beverly Center. Top presenting the award is my court member, Second Princess Tina Wu.
On behalf of Cynthia Raleigh and the boutique on Robertson Boulevard, we'd like to thank the Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Amy Liu and all the girls for your hard work. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Next we have Trina Turk of Trina Turk. The stylish and sophisticated clothing by Trina Turk are available at Bloomingdale's, Fresco in Santa Monica, and Eliza B in Old Town, Pasadena. Her resort wear will be available at Saks Fifth Avenue, Beverly Hills, and South Coast Plaza, American Rack, and Fred Segal. Top presenting award is the third Princess Fong Moon. Thank you very much, Trina. Next up, we have the hair and the makeup are done by Shane Wan Salon, and the artistic director is Paul. Paul, will you please come up? And presenting the award is the fourth Princess, Lisa Kwan. Shane Wan is sponsoring today's fashion show, and also they'll be helping out with us at the pageant as well. Thank you very much for being here at 6 o'clock in the morning to do all the girls' hair and makeup. Also want to mention Joyce Love from Mary Kay is also helping out with the makeup as well. Table Favor provides by Philosophy, which is available at Nordstrom, Barney's, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Fred Segal. Angel by Terry Mugler, which is available at Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, selected Macy's, and Nordstrom. Lastly, I would like to thank another important person which helped to coordinate for today's event and really helped me out a lot. It's the former 1981 Queen Annie Liu. Annie has done a tremendous good job in helping out the girls with the modeling stats. Once again, is our second Princess Tina Wu helping with this award.
Christina, I want to request Miss Emily Liu. Can you please come up to the stage? Emily has been very supportive and very helpful together with Christina and Andy to make this event possible. Thank you all. Thank you all. I hope that you She
number 5, Betty Liu. Contestant number 6, Tiffany Tyson. Contestant number 7, Hani Lee. Contestant number 8, Lisa Kwan. Contestant number 9, Peggy Lee. Contestant number 10, Joanne Chu. Contestant number 11, Stephanie Ho. Contestant number 12, Leanna Ho. Contestant number 13, Iva Chang. Contestant number 14, Debbie Yang. Contestant number 15, Emma Rao. Contestant number 16, Emily Jian. Contestant number 17, Jennifer Chan. Contestant number 18, Sophie Wong. Contestant number 19, Lynn Delgado.